Man Called Scizza. Mr. Scizza. Man Called Scizza. Mr. Scizza. Man Called.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Man Called Scizza. We're here with my dog Evan,
Yes, sir.
aka Man with Tools, aka Layback Evan on Instagram. You know, gonna be starting a YouTube soon, so check him out.
Yes, yep.
There's a few reasons why I wanted him on the podcast this time. It's like I said with everybody, doing something out of the box, trying all kinds of different things. You know, whether you fail or not, you get back up, you learn from that shit, and you try the next thing you want to do. So, welcome.
Thank you for having me on, sir.
Yes, sir.
Been
So
waiting.
So where do I want to start? You're doing a bus with my last guest, you know?
Yep.
Everybody's seen the bus in the intro, but the bus has changed now.
Yes, we actually found the bus that we've been actually looking for. You know, one with a good transmission, good motor, name brand ones, quality, Allison, and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what
Cummins.
mine has.
But also, we were looking for a bus inside that gave us more room. So the flat nose buses
Yeah.
is the one that we got. A Bluebird gives us like an extra like 5 feet inside or something like that.
So before you had like mine, like a dog, they call it
Yeah,
a
like
dog,
a dog nose, yeah.
And now you have a flat nose.
A
where
flat
the,
nose,
The
yep.
engine is in the rear.
No, actually the engine's in the front.
Really? Of the
Yeah,
flat
because
nose?
since it's a short bus, that everything's in the front. Yeah.
That's fire. I
Yeah,
like
it
that
is.
better than
And it's right up front too. It's like a latch, a pretty.
I like that
decent-sized
better
latch.
than being in the rear.
Yeah, me too. I like it. You could see like the whole motor from inside.
All right. So is that like you're doing it together, both y'all money? Like how's this going down? Like
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's Josh's bus. He's the one like paying for all the stuff on it, and really
you're the
I'm
man
just
with tools.
I'm man with tools.
Alright,
I'm getting the labor in, that
Okay.
costs.
I mean that's a trade-off right there.
Yeah, for
Labor
sure.
is
definitely a trade-off.
because I
Yeah.
can spend money all day on my bus, but that labor, boy, once
Yeah,
I get home with the
exactly.
parts,
That's the rough part, the expensive part, I guess. But not for us, because
yeah. But that's good that two people are working on it. Because me doing mine by myself, it was hard as
Yeah.
fuck, and I'm still not done.
I can only imagine, man. We were just doing a roof raise for one of our other friends that has a schoolie, and we definitely needed 3 people to do that.
How tall are you raising the roof?
I think the hat channels we got were like, I think we're doing like an 18-inch roof raise.
Yeah.
So can't wait to do that. We should be starting that next week.
18-inch raise.
Yeah,
so
raise.
Right now, I think mine is 7 feet tall.
What, inside?
Yeah, the roof. So like from the floor to the
Yeah.
roof is about 7 feet. So you guys went up 18 inches. Holy
Yeah.
shit! So
That's
It's-
high.
Yeah, hell yeah.
so much.
Gives us a
headroom.
lot more cabinet space, room space. We're actually putting a whole loft up front because
Okay.
of it.
So, and you're planning on taking that shit on a trip, living in it? What do you
Oh
plan
yeah,
on
for
doing?
sure. Me and Josh were gonna start the life we always wanted to live, which is basically be pirates. Modern day
Land
pirates.
pirates. Boy, that's fire. I like that.
But we're gonna do it the way we do. Like snowboarding, surfing, hunting,
Yeah, since I know you
meeting
guys,
people.
you've traveled everywhere.
Yeah, around the world a few times.
So if
Not
you
around the world.
if you
but-
could have your little condo on wheels,
Yep.
you guys can go anywhere and be comfortable and stay there as long as you need to.
100%. That's what. For this particular journey, we're doing it to live on and bounce around and do whatever we want. But to start off the journey, we're gonna do all our snowboarding in the States and then head out to Alaska for our final journey, just to get our Northern Light pictures out there.
Fire. You gotta build a roof deck like I plan on doing.
Oh,
so
yeah, for
be
sure.
up there chilling, bro. Get them views. But I want to start back, bro. Before you guys got onto this bus, like you guys were trying all different kinds of things, especially you.
Yep.
I remember you was doing. I don't remember if you did the realtor stuff first or you did the trucking stuff 1st, the transport stuff. Which one was first?
So I jumped into the real estate a little bit. I didn't stick to it. I'm too dumb. Couldn't pass the test.
You just didn't have no interest.
Yeah,
It has
honestly.
to, and something has to interest me for me to continue and put that effort into it, man.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not a book person and stuff like that. Hands-on man with
Feel you.
tools, you know.
Well, that's why I built the school bus, because I'm not
Yeah.
a school person. So
Exactly. But no, then after that, I got into the trucking. I did trucking for like 2 years.
hot shot though, with
Yeah,
like
hot
a,
shot,
a
had my
dually
own-
and a big car trailer.
Yeah, I had my own setup. It was a dually, like you said, and held 5 cars, a little 5-car trailer. It was fun the first year. I was making money, but it's a life for the road, and
yeah,
it's a working road. It's not like you're on the road snowboarding and stuff. So
yeah.
it definitely took a toll on me after like the second year, and
Yeah,
doing
man.
everything on my own, being
It looked like you were doing good,
self-operated.
man.
That shit's
so,
rough.
So definitely, like, it was something you took on. You were doing good at it, but you realized like it's not for me long term.
Yeah,
And
definitely not.
said, "Fuck it," kicked it to the curb and went to the next
It's a
thing.
lesson.
Yep.
It's a lesson.
Yeah, people are scared to do that, and
Yeah, no.
I respect that shit, because there's so many moments in my life where shit just got like plateaued and mundane, and I was like, one day I just woke up and there was no plan to change it.
Yeah,
I just changed it, and whatever
That's-
I had to go through to pick back up from that and go to the next journey,
yeah.
I just did what I had to do.
I feel like that's how the life should be, honestly.
Yeah.
Like right after the trucking stuff, I got into bartending. I love that. I would still be doing that now, but I'm helping out Josh with his smoke shop and stuff now.
Yeah.
And since we have such a short timeline, it didn't make sense for me to get into my own type of job. It made
Yeah.
sense to just help out. But after the trucking, I did bartending for a little, loved it. And then the girl I was with at the time, you know how women are, they want all that stable shit. So I joined the union. I was in it for about a month. And then after that, I was just like, nah, I can't do this. I could always come back and settle down to this if I need it.
What were you doing in the union?
I actually got into an apprenticeship program, a paid apprenticeship program for ironwork. So like welding and
Okay.
throwing up skyscrapers and stuff like that.
Well,
So-
that little bit of experience, you probably saw some stuff that's gonna help you with the bus.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it was something that I knew I would like, just because like working with my hands, it was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it
But
is.
you know, being young, or at least feeling young still, I'm just like, I could always fall back on that
But
still.
you also had the jet ski rentals.
Oh yeah, man.
Was
Me
that
and-
solo or is that with Josh too?
No, that was me and Josh's first.
So you
company
guys,
together.
you guys have been going on stuff like this together.
Yeah,
for a
me and
while.
Josh's first ventures was with jet skis, and we were young. We were probably like 19,
remember.
20 or something like that. Got our first 2 jet skis, rented it out. It made pretty good money, but super illegal to do without the right paperwork and
Yeah,
stuff.
insurance and stuff. In case
Yeah,
people get
so we just kept the jet skis, but we did that for a good like 2 summers, I think.
hurt. Yeah, that's fire. But that's good. So when I say Josh, my last episode, that's Josh. So they've been friends for a long time, just like my second episode with Chris. Me and him have been friends for a long time, and we've done our stuff together, like the barbershop and stuff. So that's what they're doing. They keep trying new things, and they're trying to find what they love. And
But you know, it's kind of cool that you have somebody like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's people that don't want to risk it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At all.
no.
Like they're scared to lose money. Like
yeah,
they really are.
to
That's
me,
true.
at this point, it's not even about the money. It's about making progress on what you want to do.
Of course.
Because money comes, money goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Money doesn't go with you when you die.
Yep.
Money really doesn't buy happiness. Your freedom is your happiness, and that's what me and Josh were talking about last
Yep.
episode. That we care about the money, but we care about the money to give us the freedom.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't have
exactly
to be
what
rich.
we want.
We don't have to be billionaires. As long as we're free to live how we want to live.
Yeah, that I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, I need all this passive money, like income, like a lot." And like when you break it down, at least being on a bus, you know, where you're like living rent free,
Yeah.
moving around, you don't need that much. I mean,
Your
a
biggest
couple
thing is
thousand,
gas,
that's
bro.
it.
The biggest
Yeah.
thing will be gas, and that's it. Like
Yep.
food, you already know food's not that bad.
And we're trying to hunt, so we're trying to have as much of our own meat as possible.
you better have a good freezer on that bus
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
way to keep that power going.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a nice little deep freezer.
Yeah. If you have the freezer, from what I've read, the freezers and the refrigerators don't take much power to
Mhm.
run. Like if you have a nice solar setup
Yeah.
and you kind of distributed different things to different power sources and kind of kept your freezer on always consistent solar,
Yeah,
you could run it full time.
I'm hoping so, man. Because our first trip out, we want to stop for like a week, like out in Georgia or something, get our
Yeah.
first deer, and then continue, and then start
You know,
doing shit.
you're gonna have to go on YouTube University and figure these numbers out, because
Yeah, for real.
I still read about the solar stuff. Like right now, we're not mobile right now because my power inverter blew up. And as far as I know, all the math I did, I'm way under capacity on what that inverter can take.
And was that a new one or is one that came?
No, brand new. Brand
Oh, wow.
new. I bought it. Company's Renogy. Might get a review. Who knows if it's gonna be bad or good? But right now, I don't like what they did. So
Yeah.
it's supposed to have protection
Mhm.
where if there's a surge, it'll go into protect mode, just like an
Yeah.
amplifier for subwoofers in a car.
Yep.
Or if it overheats, it goes into a protection mode, same as an amplifier in a car.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't. I was backing out, everything powered. Well, not even everything, just the AC, because when I'm driving it, I don't need everything
Yeah.
on. And backing out, and I just hear this noise, and there's a puff of smoke coming from the back room, and I'm like, shit.
Damn.
I thought the bus was gonna catch on fire, and
That would have sucked.
the inverter's not working. It cuts on and does what it's supposed to do. It turns on and gives
Yeah.
me the light saying it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing comes out of it.
Damn, that's.
I sent it back to them. They're telling me 3 weeks, and I'm just like wondering how a company that provides you with inverters, charge controllers,
Mhm.
solar panels, and stuff to be off grid can
Takes
have
that
me
long.
sitting more than a month without an inverter. What if I was off grid, bro?
For that kind of stuff.
What if I was
man,
you guys on the
yeah,
road?
man, that would piss me off because in that same sense, I'd be like, with customer service and a company like that, it should be like, oh, this is broken. Let me send them a replacement, and we eat
Figure
this
it-
and
yeah,
figure it out
figure it out.
ourselves and like resell it as refurbished or some shit. That's what I would feel like.
Yeah.
At least like with the car game, a lot of people do that stuff. Like when you go to AutoZone or some shit.
Yeah.
Here, take this. Let me get a new one.
Because like
Yeah, the warranty is boop, boop.
like the situation, you guys being on the road, say you did have the deep freezer and you had meat that you hunted for, like
Mm-hmm.
you just killed an animal to feed yourself.
Yep.
You know, you're freezing it so that it doesn't go bad. Now, if their inverter goes bad, doesn't matter
Yep.
if your solar panels are working. Now your freezer's not going to work unless you're running your generator or some other way of powering it.
Yep. And then at that point too, if that shit happens, I'm gonna feel horrible because I don't like
You just
like,
killed an animal.
Yeah, I
and
don't like
waste-
going hunting to hunt like all the time,
Yeah.
like you know, like a real
don't wanna-
redneck or anything like that.
You don't want to waste that animal's life.
Yeah, I'm going because I enjoyed the hunt. I like seeing what I did and eating it, and that's it.
It's
Like,
primal. There's a lot of
yeah.
people that don't understand it, but like
and to see the meat go to a waste like that, that would make me upset.
Like,
honestly.
I have
Yeah, no, for sure.
I naturally am attracted to growing plants, and
Mm-hmm.
I have my chickens and just like light farming.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would love to have my own land, to have a farm and have all my food being grown there. And I feel like that instinct is getting washed out of people.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I think I went out to my cousin's house 2 days ago, and their like house is full of plants, and
fire.
that's how my family is. Like we all have green thumbs. Like I have a pretty good green thumb as well. And a few friends came in for my cousin's birthday, and they're just like, "Wow, how do you keep your plants alive? Every plant I buy dies." Like 4 different people, and I'm just like, man, you guys like this needs to be part of our like
It's
culture,
like-
nature, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's not even just watering either. People
Yeah.
just like water it, but the plants need all the same food we
Yeah.
need, just in a different form. But like, now I only grow stuff that can feed me.
That's smart. I mean, if you're gonna be growing stuff, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
I've been looking on TikTok. I forgot what they call that, landscaping, but where you like do your like whole house with different herbs and like
Yeah.
things that you eat with.
So like your little hedges and stuff are not
Yeah.
just decoration. Like
yeah, they're actually
certain
useful.
season you can go out there and you can get stuff from it. Yeah,
I forgot what they
I
call
love
it.
that,
but
man.
Yeah,
I love that. They make up names for everything now.
yeah, for real, some type of landscape.
Yeah, I wanna do like a little patio pond out of like those metal troughs that you feed animals
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of, like the galvanized.
Mm-hmm.
Fill it with water, put a pump in it, and then set up all my herbs
To run
to be
filter it.
aquaponics
Oh yeah,
from that. So all your small plants where you
Mhm.
don't need big area or like a shit ton of light.
yeah. Those
so now you can go
aquaponics are
pick
lit.
your all your little herbs.
Yeah, because herbs they literally just need water. You could.
But
grow
you guys
like
could do that on the road in the bus.
I was thinking about it.
I don't know how much windows you're putting because I seen you guys were doing that lift for that other guy.
Yeah.
And it looked like he was not putting any windows.
No. So we had to put them all up first, and then you cut out where
For
you're
the
gonna put the windows. Yeah, he has that. He's putting in like 6 windows, I think.
Okay.
But for us, we're probably only gonna do like 2 big ones, like one on each side,
Mhm.
and then maybe like one in the back and one in the
You
bathroom.
can put some higher ones too. I see people put like shelves with plants up top.
So
and you
that's
have
what we
some
were thinking of, but depending on how we do the roof raise, well, not how we do the roof raise, but like how we do the cabinets inside for like storage,
Mhm.
we don't know about that part. But I do want to do hanging herbs, like for in front of the
Yeah.
windows. Like for sure, I'm gonna have lined
That's
up
fire.
at
Yeah.
least 6 of them on each side. But
And then I believe it gives like some type of energy to the environment. Like,
100%.
man, I put my little bonsai pomegranate in here now, and like it's
Yeah.
just so much different vibe to me. I'm
No,
sure
I
people
agree. I
don't
love
even really
plants.
notice it, but yeah, man, I like that you guys are literally trying everything. People go to school their whole life and stick to one thing, and that's what the program has always told us that we have to do. I remember
Yep.
when I was in elementary school, we took this little I don't even know what to call it. It was just like a questionnaire where it asks you all these questions, like 100 questions or more. And then at the end of it, it breaks it down and it would tell you what you want to do for a living.
oh, I
And
remember
it'd
those.
give me
Yeah,
like it'd give me like 3
Remember
things,
those two?
and I'd look at them and I'd be like,
Mm.
I mean, they're cool, but
yeah.
I don't want to do that.
It's so cookie cutter, man. It's
Yeah.
like what the government needs for you.
And
Needs for
it's
them,
cool.
I mean.
Some people like that routine and it's easy for them, and
Yeah.
they can occupy their mind with the things they want because they don't have to stress what they're doing for a living. But I like to be free. I like to have the opportunity to do whatever I think.
Yeah, man. And right now, too, what's crazy about it is another reason why I'm like so gun-ho to this bus life is we're in a new era, man. People make money off of Instagram. People make money off of YouTube views. So
Yeah.
I don't see why we're going to why we can't go live our lives the way we want to and videotape the whole thing and have the living, get paid for what we like to do and make us survive out there. I think it's like a win-win, you know, assuming everything works out, which it's going to because
Yeah.
it's me.
Yeah.
Be
I'm
positive.
confident in my shit too. Like
Be
people.
positive, for sure, it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Like I said, as long as you keep holding that camera
Yep.
and keep posting, and the edits ain't just shit you're throwing out,
Yep, for sure.
people know when it's just.
Yep.
And it's genuine too. It's not like we're out here like doing like stupid fake stuff. Like you're
Yeah.
gonna see me shredding some snow. You're gonna see me fucking surfing. You're gonna see me out partying.
Yeah, but you're also sacrificing and busting your ass to get to that.
Oh,
point.
100%.
So that's the thing people don't see about some of these, let's say YouTubers, or some of them, you know, they might have had money and they just started doing stuff and it
Of
just,
course.
yeah,
Yeah.
they got the views. But a lot of them are starting like us from nothing. Like
Mhm.
I started cutting hair in that garage outside, bro,
Yep.
like in the heat with a pair of Walmart clippers. And now I built this and I'm cutting hair in it and I'm trying to let the world see it basically by doing this. And us sitting here was just a talk 2 years ago. Like
Yep, I
me and
remember
him
talking about it.
been talking about it for a year,
Almost a year, yeah.
and now we're here, bro. You're
Yep.
you're the 4th person to sit here and talk, and we're recording it, and you know I'm
And
not
You
gonna
never
stop.
know, and maybe in 2-3 years he'd be back on the show. It's like, yo, yeah, I've been to Alaska. That
Not
trip was
even.
crazy as fuck,
Exactly.
You know?
Not even when are you planning on going? What?
So we should be back.
Nothing goes as planned, but what's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
planned
What's your
date to
plan?
go?
Yeah, so we're trying to leave late November, so I'm assuming early December we'll probably be out.
So that's this year.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
planning
out,
on-
man. I'm done, dude. I came out here. I'm changing.
So
I'm gone.
man with tools, laid back Evan. You guys gotta watch him.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have a great 7 months to even 5 years, man. But the next trip for sure, everyone has to stay in tune with me, Josh,
And
and
that's soon, that's
Brian.
soon.
Yeah,
That-
man, we're leaving.
Time flies. Not
Yeah.
soon.
I'm looking at the bus now, and like we're going on so many trips. Like I'm leaving next week, and then after that, the week after, I'm going to Colombia. And I'm just looking at the bus. I'm like, man, I got so much to do. But it's like you said, man.
You gotta
You
sacrifice.
got to sacrifice. Got bust out. The last 3 days, I've been sleeping 3 hours only. Not because
Yeah.
of work, but
Well,
because of work,
you-
going out, doing stuff.
You said you moved to Cincinnati with that chick
Yeah,
and-
exactly a year ago.
a year ago, and now you've been back. What you said, 2 months?
Yeah, I think I'm on like my 3rd month right now.
Okay,
It
so
might
you've
be
been
2
back
months.
3 months. You had your own spot before you left.
Yeah, I had a
You and
real
your
dope
brother.
spot.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Me and
Before-
my brother had a spot.
and then you got a spot with the chick,
Yeah,
and you was doing good, and you left to explore a new adventure with her.
yeah, for sure.
You know, you decided you didn't want that, and you came back, and now you're sacrificing because you have neither one of those spots now.
Yep, I have
You know?
nothing holding me down.
And not even that you don't have something holding you down, but there's a lot of people that won't put themselves in that situation because their ego is too big.
Yep,
You know what I
ego's
mean?
a killer for sure.
So sleep wherever you can sleep, your homeboy's house, your parents' house, wherever,
Yep, that's what I've been
while
doing.
you're building shit. I fuck with that because that's the sacrifice you need to get somewhere, and people are not willing to do that.
Yeah,
shit.
man. I talk to people like, "Oh, where you staying at?" Especially like girls right now. They'll be like, "Oh, where you staying?" Like, I mean, I got a spot, but I got my own plans. I'm gonna be gone in a few months.
The reason why I say don't listen to these girls is because, especially the girls that aren't out there.
It's different. They think differently. I feel
But-
like women are completely different.
But the women aren't getting their careers out there working, figuring it out. The ones that are using
Shout out to those women, by the way. We love you.
yeah. Mad respect for the hustle. You guys understand the hustle.
money.
You're not just using that you're a woman to get by.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But there's a lot of women that, pursue social media like we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
And for them, it's effortless because all they have to do is show their body and wear
Bro.
cute clothes.
I wish.
And good for you, get the money. But I'm a fucking hater, bro. Because I have to bust my goddamn ass.
Yep.
Bleeding. You know how much times I fucking cut myself and had to stop working on this bus because I was bleeding out?
Yeah, for real, bro.
You know
I
what
can
I'm
only
saying?
imagine.
Or so many times something broke and I was just like, fuck it. And just go inside and
Yep.
spent like $200 and have to spend it again because
you
I fucked
know
up.
what she had to do? Change her outfit.
Change your outfit. Go shopping.
Post a real quick post. Be on live 30 minutes.
You know how often
Come
I
check
don't
in.
buy clothes for myself so that I can progress in things like this?
Yeah, exactly.
That's,
You know?
I haven't gone clothes shopping in a while, but when I do, I'd be like,
Yeah, but you
I
make
get
it work
back.
like you feel okay. You get by. I get by. Like
yeah, for sure.
people don't
for sure.
see that I don't buy clothes. Like
It's gonna be
but-
hard for me to size down, bro, for the bus. I got a lot of clothes.
nah, you can size down, bro. I'm on that minimalist shit. I wish I
Yeah.
could size down, but like I'm stuck with this bus at the moment. Even though I love it, I love what I'm doing, but like that weight of having so much things, I don't like either anymore. Like as I get older, I want simple shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm so simple, bro. I can wake up and sit with my chickens all day.
Bro, I feel you on that, man. I feel that, bro.
Yeah.
You talk to all the animals back there, bro. I'm telling
Bro, animals
you. Talk all.
are more aware
Yep.
and know way more than people give them credit, bro.
Bro,
Straight up.
I agree with you on that, man. I'm an animal person, bro. I
Straight
love
up, bro.
animals.
I have a curly tail lizard back here. If you're not from Florida, look up a curly tail lizard. They're
Yep.
not native here, but they're fucking everywhere. And they're fat, chunky.
Lizards
Dinosaur
that
looking
eat other
lizard.
lizards.
Yes,
They
they're
eat other lizards.
they're crazy.
You don't even see the small lizards anymore.
Yeah, they ate all of them. They're gone.
I see them, but there's less.
Yeah,
There's
it's a
way
lot
less.
less. Yeah,
And-
way less.
I have one in the backyard that I've been feeding for 3 years by hand. Like
Yep.
now when it sees me, it runs up to me
That's
without
funny.
food.
That's funny because you feed yours back when my parents lived down the street. They had their own curly tail lizard too. That when they would garden, it'll come out, watch them and stuff.
Not scared of me. I
Yeah.
walk right next to it, can almost step on it and it doesn't move. Like
Yeah,
so that means it's watching me. It knows me from other people, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
threatened by me anymore. So that means it thinks, it watches, and it pays attention.
yep.
It's
So-
observant.
Has some type of feeling too.
Yeah, yeah,
I would assume.
I've
No
saved it
cat
for my
knowledge.
cat twice.
Yeah. That's funny.
I can imagine you just in the backyard.
It's so funny, bro.
Gave him a quick 2 words after that one.
But that's what it's about, being different, man. People don't like. I wouldn't even say people don't like to be different. I feel like people are scared to be different.
They're for sure scared to be
There's
different,
this
man.
weird woke thing where people think they're being different, but they're being the same as everybody else.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And that's what bothers me too. Well, I guess it doesn't bother me
It is what it is,
because
bro.
I'm different, so it makes me stand out, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time I go out, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I
You
might
look
look
the
the
same.
same to people now, but when they talk to me and they see what I'm doing, they're like, "Oh shit,
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you're
definitely
different, bro."
not. Disruptor right here.
disruptor!" I'm trying to disrupt the barber industry. I'm trying
Yep,
to shake the barber industry, man.
that's how
That
it should
shit
be,
is so
man.
cookie cutter right now. Everybody's trying to be like everybody else, and
Yep.
yeah,
The world's ready for it, man.
Trying to
Trump
emulate-
disrupted stuff. Now they got cancel culture out here.
cancel culture ain't gonna get me, man.
Yeah, definitely not.
Because I have my opinions, and everybody need to respect them
culture
because I
is
respect everybody's.
Yeah,
And if you
100%.
can't respect everybody's opinion, what kind of human are you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
know.
that's for sure.
Especially down in South Florida too. You can't have cancel culture down here, man.
There's no such thing.
Oh,
Not down here.
there's too much people here.
Too many,
Too many cultures, too
yeah,
many people
Man,
mix. Like,
it-
you can't
too
have
much
that.
great vocabulary out here that I say way too often.
Yo,
You can't.
They used to call it the Wild Wild West. Now it's the Wild Wild Southeast, boy.
Yeah, for real, man. It's
Come-
the dirty South for real, bro.
Come down here to the Gunshine State. Yo, we wild down here, but I'm tired of Florida.
Yo, that's why I left. I was a little tired of Florida too, man.
The people are kind of, aggressive, and they don't care about other people too much. I fuck with it though, because everybody does what they do.
Yep.
And I don't care if somebody doesn't care about me, because you shouldn't care that anybody cares about you. You should just do what you do. But it's getting overpopulated, and I want to see
So
some land,
much, man.
some terrain, because right here it's flat and square, bro.
Yeah.
We got the
and if
beaches,
if it goes like how they say, we might be underwater too in like 10 years.
Think so?
Nah, man.
I
don't think so. Just cause I don't think so. But if
We
it
don't
does
even
happen,
get hit by hurricanes no more. Them shit's dodge us because
Yeah,
we're too
man.
savage down here.
So like, that's the real man.
we got a strong ass vibration here. It's like
We're just gonna go around and hit Louisiana and Texas.
for real,
We're
bro.
hitting everybody else or something.
Yeah.
All the islands, I feel bad for them.
Yeah, man.
Or they come up on us and then just
I
sit
feel
there.
Yeah, they're like, let's flood Miami for a quick second, but they'll go partying later tonight. It's fine.
They're not gonna give a fuck about us. Let's not even waste time.
Literally went out yesterday, downpouring, bro, everywhere I went, and it was packed everywhere I went. Everywhere, bro.
Living down here my whole life, I definitely enjoy them island rainforest vibes. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
the rain.
It's definitely a different vibe.
I love the rain.
Yep.
Smoking some happy grass while it's raining, bro. I love
Oh,
that.
yes,
I love
always.
those vibes. But I definitely want new scenery, new terrain. It's so
Even-
flat. I want to see mountains. I want to stand somewhere where I can see as far as my eyes can see.
Bro,
I'm gonna be sending you hella videos,
went to
man.
Denver.
I don't even want to see them. I'm gonna be jealous.
Bro, Denver was
Yo,
beautiful, bro.
Denver
Shit, like,
is for sure
the
my
people are
top
different.
5 favorite like cities in the country.
Utah's
bro.
calling me. I've never been to Utah, but for some reason I'm having
Utah's
dreams.
fire too.
I'm watching people's YouTubes, and
That
they end
state
up.
is
I end up seeing
beyond
they live in
beautiful.
Utah, and I'm like, oh wow, that shit is beautiful.
Amazing snowboarding, amazing lake life, amazing hiking
All the
life.
water's blue.
Everything, dog.
All the
So
water's
beautiful out
blue.
there. Great hunting. Oh my god, that great.
The
white
only
women.
thing that scares
Ooh,
me
love
is
white
I
girls.
love green.
Yeah, green, bro, for
there's
sure.
a lot of brown and
Where?
desert and dry looking in Utah.
Oh yeah, there is. That's like half. I feel like it's
half
like
and
half and
half.
half. Yeah.
So hey, but you
That's
get
how
best of both
Colorado
worlds,
is,
though,
too.
'cause some
Yeah.
people like that heat.
I don't
That
need the
desert.
beach.
Yo, in Colorado,
No.
I don't need the beach if I got a mountain, bro.
Or
I
a
grew
lake,
up
a nice
surfing,
fucking lake.
and when I finally went snowboarding, I don't need an ocean.
Because I grew,
What the fuck is surfing when I could surf on snow?
I
Yeah,
grew up
bro.
in Central Florida, right?
Like, what the
and I don't have to work out for it. I just slide down.
Yeah. I grew up in Central Florida. Y'all been to the springs in
Yeah,
Florida,
for
right?
sure. Yeah.
If none of you viewers been to Florida, any of the springs, it really doesn't matter which one you pick.
They're
You'll
all
love
great.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I used to go to Guinea Springs, Devil's Den.
Yeah, you know,
Kelly
I just
Park.
found out it's called Guinea. I thought it was called Ginny Springs the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
time.
whatever. Some people say it Jenny, some people say it Guinea, but it's
never
Guinea.
Guinea.
It's Guinea.
Yeah, it's Guinea. It's Guinea.
Guinea Springs, Kelly Park.
What's the one out here? That's out west a little bit.
There's a spring out.
Out west, like on the west coast, but it's like only like 2 hours away.
That might be a hot spring. There's a hot spring
It might be a hot spring.
where
I haven't gone yet, but I've been
they-
seeing it.
it's like a sulfur spring where it's good for your skin and shit. They call it a fountain of youth, something like that.
I think
That might be what
yeah,
you're
for
talking
real.
about.
I
But-
need to go dip in there real fast again.
I grew up in that area where there was a lot of land, and there's a lot of hills up there, believe it or
Yeah,
not,
there
because
is.
there's a lot of sinkholes and stuff. And I used to like hike through forest
Mm-hmm.
and find hidden springs that nobody knows about.
Oh wow, that's lit.
And being down here, I'm just so
Nothing.
like confined, bro. Like
Yeah, especially like growing up here too. The older you get, it is, especially with everyone coming too. Like before, it was the Everglades and the beach, and now it's like the Everglades are packed with people
Yeah.
too. The beach is always packed.
But they're shutting down the Everglades. Like, you can't do shit out there
Yeah.
really now either.
Yeah, man. When I was a kid, you used to pull up anywhere, paintball right off
Anywhere.
the street.
Y'all are just
Go
leading into a topic that I've been talking about a lot.
Yo,
Yo.
you can walk right into the glades and just
Yep.
immediately start paintballing. And
Yep,
nobody cares.
yep,
Now
nobody cares.
There's rangers out there now. There's
You used to be able to hop off and just go four-wheeling, like right off,
Right
off that shit.
So
off 27, just
So
right off
so
the
there's another reason why I want to leave, because people ask me like, you know, when are you gonna have a kid? You're getting older now, like, and I'm like, I want a kid, but I don't want to raise a kid down here because
Me neither.
our generation, we were a little more free, but we weren't really that free.
Yeah.
And if you really sit back being down here and think about what there is for kids to do that doesn't cost money,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing. You can't go anywhere without people in the neighborhood being like, what's this group of kids doing out here?
Oh yeah. 100%.
You can't go anywhere and do anything for free unless it's, you know, go play basketball or...
Yeah.
And then there's certain times they cut off the lights. You're not allowed to be here at a certain
Yeah.
time.
But you're saying that, it's funny that you're saying that, because even in Denver, I saw, like, I'm saying different people, because they do, I seen people just riding, stopped right on the side of the mountain, and they started rock climbing. Literally took all their equipment out.
Park their car. Don't have to worry about their
You
car
know
being
that?
parked on the
They
side of the
don't
road. The
care.
cop's
Yeah,
gonna come
man.
be like,
They-
why you
literally,
here?
It was a girl, dude, it was like 6 people. They're like, yeah,
Yep.
right here. King. I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
People, yo, right off the river, canoeing, throwing canoes in there.
Yep.
Not
I
down
was like,
here,
yo.
boy. You better go down in a boat ramp before you get a ticket.
Over here,
Yeah,
And
you
your
park on
car
the
gets
side of the road.
towed.
You park-
here you have to pay for parking to do some shit like that. You have to fucking...
And parking
you
ain't
permit
fucking
copy for a
cheap
canoe.
either, man.
Pay to get in the park that's letting you canoe.
Yeah.
No, for sure. It's
You
over
can't go
there,
fishing unless you have a fishing license, and then most of the fishing spots are fenced off, and you're not allowed in there because it's private property. Like, then your kids are what? They're gonna sit in the house. They're gonna play video
Yep.
games. They're gonna sit on the iPad. They're gonna sit on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When I went to Cincinnati, I was definitely like, man, almost anywhere is better to raise a kid than
Yeah.
Florida, man. Like, people over there are way nicer from at least the portion I experienced, because there are some bad spots. But yeah, man, when I'm ready to have a kid, it's going to be on the West Coast, like Denver, Utah, some shit like
Facts.
that. I could do
Facts.
Texas too,
Tennessee
maybe.
was pretty nice too. Tennessee
Facts.
was pretty beautiful.
I need good powder for snowboarding if I'm going to move, honestly.
And so you're breaking the mold, because the mold is go to school, go to college, or get a trade, work your career,
Get on I-5.
have your
Move
kid,
up.
get married, have your kids,
Mm-hmm.
raise them, or get a house, raise them. They grow up, do the same thing. Like, when is there ever an adventure?
Yeah.
When is there ever something different?
Where's
Like,
fun? Where the fuck
Yeah,
is there?
no, man.
and
That's how I kind of want to raise my kids. Like, I want to have some property where they could like help me take care of some animals. Not a farm or
learn
anything.
shit, bro.
Yeah, but learn how to do things. And
Yeah.
then also what my parents didn't teach me. From what I've seen, a good way to get wealth is in real estate. And if I would have known about that shit when I was 18, when my credit was fire, before I fucked
Yo,
that shit up,
real
I could have had
estate,
like 4 cribs
stocks.
already.
I don't feel like my parents told me anything about
Bro,
shit.
what?
But they didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't know about
Like,
it. The only thing
I
they
don't
knew
feel like
about
my
was like,
parents
oh, get a
about
house.
much.
You need a house, like,
My mama was
to
like,
have kids.
get a house.
Yeah.
But they always thought a house of a house. But now, as me growing up, I'm like, a house is a fucking investment.
Yeah, 100%.
But
My
you-
parents thought it was a safe place.
But
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can't blame them, because
Yeah, because they came from rough times. Yeah.
and nobody educated them.
Yeah,
on it.
100%. Yeah, my parents were from like Cuba for real. Like
So
my
now-
my grandma used to sweep dirt floors in her house.
So now we're in the world of YouTube University, and we don't need a school. We don't need anybody to teach us what we want to
Yep.
know, and we can access the information whenever we need it, and we need to take advantage of it. And even if we don't get to accomplish all the things that we want to in our lifetime, we're able to work to give our kids the knowledge and opportunity to be able to chase whatever.
It's
they
crazy because I was talking to my parents the other day, and you know how parents are. They're happy when you're doing good. You know, like you have a
Their
career.
definition
and
of
stuff.
good.
Yeah. So they were talking to me, and I'm like, "You guys are the best parents ever." I was like, "Yeah, you guys raised us however you raised us," but I was like, listen, I'm privileged because of you guys. You taught me that I was an American because they came from Cuba, obviously.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not here for the cookie cutter stuff. You guys did it. You gave me the life I needed. So I'm in America, man. I'm going to learn how to have fun. I'm going to learn how to enjoy life and still be able to put life out, you know?
Yeah.
So with that, they were like, oh, but, you know, work and stuff. I was like, but no one in our family has had more of a life than me. You could shoot me dead today and I'll be
But it's-
I'll be happy.
It's
You'd be happy. You're
Yeah,
like,
I've
no
done-
regrets, you really did.
My entire arm is different countries of tattoos.
Yeah.
Like,
and then people are like just programmed to do what we're always supposed to do, and it's not about that anymore.
yeah, no,
And-
man.
It's not about the wealth. It's not about having the stability. Some people enjoy that, and I'm not knocking anybody for that, but take your chances, live your life, because eventually you're not going to be able to physically
Yeah,
go do
be.
these things.
Yep.
I'm trying to walk until I die, but there is going to be a point in time where I'm too old to do certain things.
Yep. I'm starting to see it in my dad now. Before, my dad was Iron Man to me, bro. Nothing could take him down.
No,
And now I'm just like, oh man, he's hitting like 67 almost.
I'm starting to see it in my grandpa
I'm
now.
starting to see he really don't want to
Yeah.
do shit. He just want to chill.
Yeah, exactly.
But once
I heard he got hurt the other day. I was like, damn, Dad, you got hurt?
Like,
That shit don't happen.
I hope I'm not old where I start wanting to like. Obviously, relax. I want to relax sometimes now,
Yeah.
but like, I
All
hope
the time.
I hope I don't get that mentality where I want to just now it's time to chill and just
Sit.
chill till I die. Like,
Yeah, no.
I want to keep going until I can't no more, bro. I saw an old man on a skateboard the other day. He was standing feet together, and he was just
Hey,
Yo,
old school in that
same
shit.
thing, dude. And
Lit.
talk-
Old,
going
bro.
back to Denver, I seen old people mountain climbing, bro.
71.
With sticks.
71, bro.
Couples. I was like, yo, these.
The
And
man-
I was sweating up there, and they're like,
You talking about hiking? Yo, man, that happened to be hiking
I'm like,
in Denver
yo, these
every mountain,
motherfuckers
man.
Are really out here. They were up, and they're like, me and my girl just.
Die.
Die.
Yo, how much more we have? Oh, you're about halfway.
Nope.
You got a long son and go. You're going down 4 miles. You're going back. I was like, oh hell no.
Motivation, bro.
Me and my girl turn back, and we're not doing this.
If that ain't motivation, I don't know what is.
Yeah,
because
man.
this man even hit a rock. And the way, you know how when you hit a rock
Yeah.
on a skateboard, you got to launch off and you got to kind of run to
Yeah.
run to a stop? Bro, ran off smooth. I was like, pfft.
Damn,
Still
what?
got it. Still got it.
Anybody that tell me you're getting old,
That's
can
your
kiss
own
my
problem.
ass, bro.
Yep.
That's your problem. You're getting old, bro. I know we get old, we age, we
As long
get
as you stay
older.
active,
But
man.
yeah, a body in motion stays in motion, bro.
100%. My retirement plan, I already know what I'm doing. When I hit like 60, because I'm assuming when I'm 60 is when I'll start finally like feeling shit. Because people are getting older like with time. Like it's sort of fact. Like people are just getting older with time. And now they're probably gonna start reversing time too with some pills. Who knows about that?
No,
But anyways,
no. Gene editing.
yeah, bro, gene editing for real is like a real ass
Unnatural
thing.
Selection on Netflix. Watch that shit. They're making
Oh, I heard about that. I
They're
need to
making
watch
dogs
it.
glow.
Yep.
They're showing that they can make rats not
Get
age
younger.
as fast.
Yep.
Bro, it's scary.
Yo,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. When those pills come out and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is like to keep you like live longer," you know, I'm definitely taking them. But anyways,
I need 10 years of research, just like, you know, some other things that's going on in the world. But, you know.
so like 3 years ago, Joe Rogan had a podcast. Can't remember the scientist's name or anything like that.
Yeah.
But that scientist was already feeding it to his dogs, and I'm pretty sure himself. And like he did a analysis of like his brother that's in the same thing and him, because one took it, one didn't, and like his like body or whatever was like 7 years younger than his brother's, like
Yeah.
percentage wise of like
So-
when they started it.
That's crazy.
This is part of like a really horrible.
I could be wrong on those timings. Don't quote me on shit. Go listen
Yeah.
to Joe Rogan.
And do your own research.
Your own
Fucking
research.
listen to me, right?
I'm from Hollywood, so I don't like books.
Hollywood, Florida. You know, home of the Guitar Hotel. You know?
Exactly, where we have iconic things.
No, but that I was watching Flagrant 2, Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
It's his podcast. Shout out Schultz. Hope you see this. But he had on was it Chris? What's the guy's name that had How to Catch a Predator?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
Chris
though.
Hansen.
Yeah, there you
Chris Hansen. He had him on, and he was talking about how Jeffrey Epstein was impregnating these young girls, having them have abortions, taking the
Abortion?
taking
The
the
fetus?
taking the stem cells and injecting himself to keep him younger.
go. Yikes! You know, I heard something about that, but I didn't know that was.
I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
This is what Chris.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Wait, what?
Yeah, baby stem cells are like the most potent like stem cells you could get.
And they
that's
said
like that's like a black market thing or something.
Yeah, when he was in prison, they said he was just like deteriorating because he didn't have it. So, bro, I don't know if it's true. We're getting close to some shit like that, man.
Yeah, man.
We
But-
probably will. I give it probably like he said, like 10 years. We're gonna get
Oh no,
crazy
probably
technology.
5. But it's
Oh,
gonna get crazy.
100%.
Even with the Tesla, we never knew when in 1991.
What?
What was a Tesla? We didn't know what the fuck that was. We didn't
Nope.
know what the touch screen phone was.
Yep.
We didn't even know what PlayStation graphics were. We were
Yeah, for
2D.
real.
No, technology has
And
advanced really quickly.
that's only been
And
with
we're in
our
VR.
time span.
Yep.
I play VR.
Yeah, video games came out like in our
VR is
time span.
crazy.
Like my brother had like the first
Bro.
Sega or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
same.
Instagram came out in like 08, bro.
Damn, that's wild.
But before we get crazy off topic, you know, we've hit our time limit.
Yep.
But yo, I'm glad that there's people around me chasing these outside of the ordinary things, trying to be free, and we're not talking about financial freedom. In a way, we are, but mostly we're
yeah,
not.
you need financial freedom.
We're talking
but-
about being mentally free,
Yeah.
getting to explore the world, getting to do things we want to do, being able to stop and walking away from work for a second to chase something other than the fucking program.
Yep.
And I respect it, bro. I respect it. I hope you guys finish on time so you can go to Alaska.
Hell yeah. Even if we don't finish on time, the trip is still
No, it's gonna
happening.
happen.
No, it's gonna happen regardless. I know it's like me.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's never gonna stop.
For sure.
But I hope you get it done on time so you at least
yeah, we
don't
want
have
to
to
enjoy
wait
the
longer.
season the right way.
I wish you luck on building it because I built this myself and I know I
Always.
I know you're gonna have your moments. Whenever you feel like shit, just call me. I'll be like, keep going.
For real. I need to hear Landon real fast.
Because if I did it by myself,
Yeah.
you have like a little team. You have the guy that's helping you lift it. You have Josh. You
Yeah.
guys can do
You
it,
have a
bro.
team, bro, for sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the hard part, really.
Yeah.
Really is.
I have my team now. He's part of my team now, and it's helping motivate
man.
me. Like,
And a team is the best way to get successful, man. Doing stuff on
Yeah.
your own.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. Everyone does things on their own, but it's hard, especially when you could just have a team that's on the same wavelength as you,
yeah,
man.
that's
Team
what
K.
it's
Everyone
about.
can eat off of each
It's
other.
hard, but that's what it's about. It's really hard down in South Florida, especially in Hollywood, Florida.
Oh yeah, people out here are ruthless, man. They don't care
Yeah.
about anybody.
They don't care about nobody but themselves.
That's
and
why
never
you have
get
a good
nowhere
circle.
'cause of it. Yeah.
That's
But-
true.
Yo, spell out your social media. Spell out what you want the people to follow you on.
All right,
so they can
guys.
tune
Like
in.
I said, I'm from South Florida, so it's Laidback Evan, LAYEDBACK_ Evan, and also Man with Tools with a Z at the end.
Fire.
That one's gonna be it's new, so you'll start seeing all my new
Yeah.
content on the bus really on that.
That's gonna be all the updates on what's going on with the bus, and that's probably gonna lead up to the YouTube, so you guys
Oh,
can
yeah, for
follow them
sure.
on the journey.
Yep.
But
I have my YouTube channel coming soon, but I'm waiting to get a little bit more content. But yeah,
hell yeah,
and that'll be
respect
Man with Tools as well.
it. Respect it. Respect
Cool,
it.
cool, cool. I'm gonna
For
have to
sure.
I'm gonna follow you as well because I can't wait to see what you guys put on the trip.
Yeah,
what
man.
you're doing is what I want to do as well with the bus.
That's what it's about.
Yeah,
I
man.
want to
That's,
travel the world, bro.
Inspiring each
I'm
other.
already 30, and I feel like I just, dude, I was just the other day at 18. So
yeah, man. That's how I feel too. I'm creeping up on 30, man.
33. And
28.
I still feel young as shit, boy.
Yep.
So, yeah, man.
Well,
Fuck with it, bro. Keep it
Thank you.
going.
Thank you.
Everybody go like, share, subscribe,
Yes.
spread the word. Because I love doing this shit and I want to keep doing it. It's only going to get better. Anybody want to be on this, hit me up. We'll try to work it out. And we'll catch you next time.
Pleasure.
Yeah, man.
Hey, let's go.
Yeet.